So, shalom everyone. It's already good afternoon, right? Good afternoon. Glad you're here with us today. So, we're going to make two things. The first thing is nuts cookies that again are kosher for Passover. You can. So, for the cookies, we have different kind of nuts. I have sesame seeds, peanuts, almonds, and pumpkin seeds, sugar and eggs. And then for me, the really special thing is the Kibbeh Pateta, which is something that my grandma is making every Passover. Um, Kibbeh is basically grounded beef covered with something. It can be with rice, it can be with bulgur, it can be with semolina, and all of not except for the rice, the bulgur and the semolina are not kosher for Passover. So every Passover we have Kibbeh Pateta, which sounds pretty, similar to the word potatoes. So the Kibbeh Pateta is grounded beef that we pre-prepared here will be covered with potatoes. And it's really special, like in my family at least, because my grandparents immigrated from Iraq and they brought it with them. It's not something that you will find in every house in Israel in Passover. Okay, Ken, we will start with the nuts cookies. Yes, let's start with the nuts cookies.
With the nuts.
Ken.
Yes.
So wait, tell us what you're
I
doing.
put all the nuts in the bowl.
So we have 200 grams sesame seeds. So basically you can change, if you really want the different kind of nuts or seeds, but the sesame seeds is kind of the basic. So we have 200-gram sesame seeds, 100 pumpkin seeds, 100 almonds that are white and are already chopped, like not chopped, but cut in half-ish. And I also have peanuts. Total, we have 500 grams. And this is what we need.
Now sugar, brown sugar.
1 cup. Okay. Wait, I will show you my bowl. Ima, does it matter if it's dark or light brown sugar?
I think the right.
Okay, I have the dark one, but okay. So for those of you who are making it or will make it, the light is preferred.
Now the eggs.
2 eggs, 1 egg.
2 eggs.
Okay.
1.
And now mixing everything.
Yes, with spoon. With tablespoon. Oh, we need to turn on the oven.
How much degrees?
180.
Okay, so Fahrenheit is 355. So basically what we want to happen is all the nuts to kind of have the egg liquid so it will all kind of stick together. But it's not supposed to be like dough or something like that. We just need to make sure that all the nuts have touched the egg.
The size teaspoon.
So it's like half pregnant
Like this.
teaspoon, I think we can call it.
In the pin like this.
Do we need to make spaces, like big spaces between them, or it's not really necessary?
Yes, we need.
Yes, okay. How long it should be in the oven?
10 minutes.
The potatoes. We
Mhm.
put salt.
It's
Half
a
teaspoon.
Half teaspoon. Okay.
Dark pepper, quarter teaspoon, half teaspoon, quarter spoon, teaspoon curcum,
Turmeric.
half teaspoon with paprika, and 1 egg.
Okay.
Mash the potatoes.
We added half teaspoon salt, about half teaspoon or quarter a black pepper, quarter teaspoon black pepper, half teaspoon turmeric, half teaspoon paprika. After we, as you can see, I'm also doing it with a fork to really, so I won't have, chunks of potatoes, but it's still not the texture that we want. Because it's not the right texture yet, we do need to add the flour, whether it's matzah flour or any other Passover kosher flour.
The best is potato flours.
2 tablespoons. Okay. Or any other one.
It depends how big was the potatoes.
Oh. So if they were bigger, we need more flour?
You need to feel it. It's like soft.
Dough, okay.
Yes.
Like a soft dough. Okay.
I
We're
want
doing
to
it now?
show you
Mala? Okay.
something else we make for Pesach, for Passover, with matzah. I take the matzah. I have 3 here. In the bowl, I have a water, and I put them in the water. ועכשיו למגבת.
Okay, and now she's putting it in a towel and cover it. Okay.
Like the afikuman.
Good, exactly like that, Fikovan.
1 egg, Cuba.
What are we adding to the egg?
Salt, pepper, water.
Quarter teaspoon.
Yes.
Okay, so I added quarter teaspoon salt, quarter teaspoon pepper.
Yes.
Okay, quarter teaspoon turmeric and quarter teaspoon paprika.
Yes.
So basically all the spices we put in the potato.
Yes.
Okay. But just instead of half teaspoon, we put quarter. Parchment paper.
Yes. I have
Both.
with water, and I put some water on the paper. With a tablespoon, I take the potatoes and I make a bowl.
Okay.
I take the water, להרטיב ידיים.
Okay, we're wetting our hands.
Yes, we smash
Okay.
the bowl.
We smash, okay. Like we flat it.
Yes.
הופכים את זה לשטוח. Okay.
כן. ועכשיו אני עושה כמו
Okay.
כרית. לוקחת את
And
האצבעות,
now we,
I put the fingers on the water. And
ah,
now I make like this. Now we
okay.
take a teaspoon and I
Good. No, Shannon.
Now I close it.
Okay.
Did you cook the meat before? Did you brown it?
Yes.
Ken, so in advance, we also sent it in the email. What I did is fry a large onion, chopped onion, and then I added the beef, crumbled it, cooked it together with salt and pepper. Okay.
I have a bowl and now I smash it.
Let's see.
Like this.
Okay. Okay, so the steps are making the bowl first and then wet your hands.
Yes.
True? Yes. Okay, I put my hand in water. Now I'm smashing the bowl, flatten the bowl.
Now put your finger together.
It's like in the mamul.
Yes, in the middle.
What I'm trying to do now is I'm just creating a shape of bowl with my hand. And then I'm just flattening the potatoes.
Now I am closed. The kuba.
Okay, we're closing the kuba. Okay.
Usually we don't make it all the year, only for Pesach, for Passover.
Can it be made in advance? Can you make it and freeze it, or?
I think so.
Not to defroze it. So like after you get it out of the freezer, immediately fry it. So now my mom will make the malfuf, which is the matzah that she wetted before. And it's basically, we can use the same meat for that. You just fill the matzah with the meat, and then we will fry it together with the Kibbeh Pateta.
You can put it potatoes, cheese. I cut the matzah.
I think we're good now.
I take.
So my mom turned on the stove now. So right after she's making the malfuf, she can put it immediately in the pan.
Matzah. I put 2 teaspoons, 1.5 teaspoon of meat. Like this. I put in the egg.
Oh, you dip it in the same egg we made for the potatoes?
Yes, the same one.
Okay.
And to the pan. I roll it. More the matzah wet, it's better.
The more the better.
Okay. On the egg and to the pan.
Okay.
לא, אני הראיתי להם. The same, I made it the same with the potatoes, Kibbeh. With my hand, like this, and to the pan. with my hand.
So, so the Kibbeh Pateta, you don't dip in the egg. You just bring the egg to the Kibbeh,
Yes,
if I can say this way.
and
Okay.
brush it with my finger.
Okay.
Usually, my mom make it, and some hours she in the kitchen to made it, and we are מקבלים,
Receive.
and we are getting the boxes with this from my mother. She almost, no, in Passover, she will be 18.6, and she,
86 already?
yes,
Oh wow.
and she made it until now.
Food, khamsa, khamsa, khamsa. First of all.
Because she knows
Ima,
it. Ma,
is that something that Safta would make like also when you were a kid?
yes,
Her mother make it
and my
also.
grandmother also.
Make it in Iraq. That's interesting. And
Yes,
did your when you were a kid, did your friend knew what is it Malfuf, or you were kind of the only one who knew what it
No.
is?
only one. Today, everyone may know Silan. And,
Right, which is the syrup date. Here it's still not very common.
and we put it in a lot of dishes. When I was child, nobody know what is Silan, because only the Iraqi people, and we can buy it only in a story, Iraqi store. The Silan, it's our charoset.
Ken,
Silan,
I actually
a lot of nuts, it's our charoset.
I was talking about many times since I arrived here, because after I got here, it's funny, but only after I arrived here, I found out that the charoset is special for us, for people who immigrated from Iraq. For me, that was charoset. I didn't knew there is something else. And then here, I remember last year, we spoke about it and people told me apples, bananas, stuff like that. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. What do you mean? But charoset is like silan and nuts. And then they say, whoa, 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 what are you talking about? And when I build my lecture about the Iraqi Jews and I'm also sharing the different traditions, I was talking to my mom and she's like, yeah, this is a special charoset for the Iraqi people. And I was like, oh, wow. I found it out when I was 26. I lived 26 years knowing that this is charoset. And I didn't know it's Iraqi charoset.
Because
So just
when you was child, your grandmother from both sides and from Iraq. My grandmother from the side of my father, she's not from Iraq, and I I knew the charoset, this kind of charoset, but I didn't like it. And when we make the Pesach with all the family, with my grandmother and grandfather and my aunts from my father's side, my grandmother made the charoset from the apples, bananas, wine, and I don't know what else. And my mother put the charoset with silan and nuts. All the people like our charoset. It's ready.
Oh, it's ready. I was about to show mine. Ooh, they look really, really good. So that's the color we're supposed to get. Now I'm also going to make mine. Wish me luck. Okay.
Good luck, my dear.
So, thank you. Toda raba. I'm a little bit stressed, I won't lie. Okay. So I'm taking the egg. I'm spreading it. Okay. One to go. One way, two more. Okay. Okay, I don't want to, like jinx myself, but so far they didn't fall apart. So, so,
No, my
so far
daughter.
so good. That's true. Yeah. It's pretty funny that I thought about it today, that when I'm abroad, this is when I'm learning how to make traditional Iraqi dish, because when I'm home, I have mom and grandma to make them for me. Oh, I wanted to show you the cookies after they got also cold. This is how it looked like, and now it's hard. It's not soft like it was when I got it out. Yep. Okay, I think I need to turn my kuba. Okay, so I'm gonna say to turn them with a teaspoon and not with fork. So I'm using these two things to turn it.
Ah, it's perfect.
Okay. So the color look, ooh, they look good. So one thing do you can what my mom did, she told me yesterday, she put fried onion in the mashed potato. Just like to add flavor. But this is something you can do as well. So add the fried onion to the potato and mash it all together. And then add a little bit more flavor to it. So I think from that amount, you get about 15 kuba. Right, Ima? 15 kubot?
כן.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
It looks really good. Looks really good. You see that the color is also darker. Very nice. And the malfuf. Oh my god, I want malfuf right now. כן,
Ah,
הבריאות. Oh my god, did you all heard the crunch?
yeah, yeah.
I heard the crunch. So that's the crunch. Okay. Okay, this is, I think this is one is ready. Okay, I'm turning them to get a little bit more color, but I can almost get them out. Okay, now I'm not frying them in a high.
Look
Eh,
how it
Oh,
looks.
Moran.
Ma, I
Looks
cut
really
it.
good.
Not my bite.
It looked really, really good. None of us is jealous right now.
Right.
The frying, I didn't do it in high heat because I didn't want it like to fry it and burn too quickly. So I did it like medium heat, something like that. You see it good? You see it good? Okay, look a little bit weird with the light. This is how it looked like. I will also show you from the other camera.
You're draining those on paper towel?
Okay. Okay.
But this is the
So
cookies.
these are the kuba. Oh, now you can see my kubas and their cookies. Mohan, can you show us the bottom? Look good. חג שמח כולם. תודה רבה for
Yeah.
joining.
תודה רבה.
Enjoy the rest of
Bye.
your Sunday.
Goodbye.
And חג פסח שמח.
Thank you.
תודה רבה אמא.
Bye.
תודה רבה אמא.
Thank you,
אמא, תודה
Revital.
רבה.
Thank you.
בבקשה, תודה for joining.